Love 15.
You have seriously lucked out if you had a ticket to Armstrong today.
Oof.
There's no official night session, but here we are at almost 20 past 8. Last match just starting.
Yeah, this is a ticket stadium in the lower
Love
tier,
30.
but open in the upper tier. And boy, you're right, Laura. People came in during the Krejcikova-Townsend match, and they have not moved. They're not giving up their seat.
$15.30.
Wow, we don't see that too often from Sabalenka. Aggressive
Thank you.
slice forehand on the stretch.
$40.30. Game. Sabalenka.
Bucsa was. This is the first
First
time these
game.
two have played, so Bucsa was just looking at that last ball. You see the serve.
Thank you. If you can take your seats behind the players.
Feels
Thank
like
you
a
very much.
lifetime ago.
I
though.
know, and it wasn't that long ago. And the Coco Gauff story, of course, connecting now with the same coach that conquered. Well, it helps Sabalenka conquer that problem.
And we hope
Love
he can
15.
do the same. Gavin McMillan now working with Coco Gauff. If she can have some extra trust and belief in her serve, that could change her season around dramatically.
$15 all. $15.30. Let's serve.
Yeah, how about that?
30 all.
Well, I've seen Cristina Bucsa play a fair amount over the last few years, and something that has stood out to me this particular tournament is the fact that she's hitting the ball bigger. She's going for broke more often than not. And perhaps
40,
realizing on a medium fast court like this that she can add a bit more pace to her game. And that is reflected with the amount of time she came to the net in her last match against Mertens. 36 times, winning 27 of them.
Out. Game Bucsa.
Well, Bucsa does get the her first service game.
Some other numbers that stood out in her third round match again, and this is just so surprising for me when I read this, because generally matches, especially at Grand Slam level that I've seen her play, she's taken pace off. It's been solid, but it hasn't challenged the very best. But she dropped 41 winners and only 24 unforced errors. That's crazy numbers.
15 love.
That is her dad, also coach.
Yeah. And he's an Olympian. Bucsa's dad, Jan.
13 love.
They're from Moldova. That's where Cristina was born. And he was a biathlete, which is an insanely difficult sport if you don't know what it is.
Got the notepad ready.
Cross-country ski as fast as you can for 20 minutes and then stop, pick up a rifle and target shoot. And try to calm your heart down in about 12 seconds. Do that. He did that in 2 Winter Olympics and had incredible honor. He was the flag bearer for his country in 2 Winter Olympic Games.
I always wonder how you get into a sport like that.
15.
It's I mean,
One day you just think, well, I can ski.
Yes. Well,
What else can I do? Maybe I can shoot.
You're from the UK. I'm from the US, and that's not a sport that either of us participate in. But in Eastern Europe and Russia, very popular.
It's huge,
sport.
yeah.
Very popular. And the Scandinavian countries. Sabalenka coming out swinging. Trying to test. It always intrigues me, these kind of matchups, when you saw Bucsa just put in an 87-mile-an-hour serve and probably gets the forehand return back faster.
You've got to be so quick off the mark if the first serve doesn't hit its spot.
I definitely do not know Moldovan.
I was hoping for a live translation.
Mm-hmm. Where's Radu Albat when we need him?
Such a good return, but you have to question
Love 40.
whether Bucsa should be going out to the forehand side with slice on the ball and just having it sit up in perfect position to take the return inside the baseline.
Let's Bucsa. 15-40.
Well, you can hear Cristina's dad in between first and second serves. It's a lot of information to take on.
Right there on the forehand return for Sabalenka, and she gets the break for 3-1.
Sabalenka leads by 3 games to 1. That's it.
Preparación corta, corazón.
Reminder about the official tournament website, USOpen.org, with all the point-by-point live scoring. The app, if you haven't downloaded it yet, go to the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and jump on social. Use the hashtag USOpen.
Love.
Really hitting the mark on the first serve. Sabalenka at the moment 69% first serves in, which is actually the highest she's had all tournament. And that's just the second point that she's lost off that first serve.
15.
Digs it off the ground. I'm starting to wonder whether Bucsa's dad knows that there's microphones in there, because he's relentless. We've had plenty of coaches chatting away from the side of the court, but that was between first and second returns.
And then I'm thinking,
40-30.
does the player want to hear that much?
Personal preference, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, obviously, right? Doesn't have a say in the matter. And there's the finish, kind of like Papa Tsitsipas when Stefanos first started playing. Was Bucsa didn't get tonight was to play on Ash. You think if you're going to play the #1 player, if I have to get that draw. First of all, I know I'm getting round of 16 prize money.
That helps.
And points. And but to play an Ash would be something. How many people get that chance?
Well, apparently, word on the street is that Sabalenka had the choice. Did she want to play second night match after Djokovic kicked things off at 7 o'clock? Or did she want to play in this slot fourth on Armstrong?
15 all.
Which in theory could have been 2-3 hours earlier than this.
Or as it turned out, it could have been 2 or 3 hours later.
As always with a tennis match,
exactly.
who knows when you might start and who knows when you might finish.
Yeah.
But she took a gamble and She would have started an hour earlier.
(30-15).
Well, Cristina Bucsa has had a couple of moments so far, but you would suspect that she's a heavy underdog in this. That's the way its first 5 games have played out.
Well, the moments from Bucsa have been few and far between because she's not getting any time to hit big, to do much from the baseline. Sabalenka all over tonight's play. Serve and volley.
Yeah.
40-30.
You see that and you start to realize how she came to the net so many times against Mertens.
Watched Coleman Wong play yesterday, and I asked that question when he did it. I said, who's the serve and volley coach at the Rafa Nadal Academy? I want to know. Bucsa's not there, but she has made Spain her home since her childhood.
She could be well on her way to throwing in a few more S&Vs tonight. Great serve. Just under 100 miles per hour, but placed right in the slot, hitting lines down the tee.
Let's the serve.
She was going for it again. The move forward was there.
Advantage, Sabalenka.
Sabalenka making sure that the front row is taken care of. So Sabalenka now will serve for the first set. I think I remind you that Cristina
Sabalenka leads
Bucsa
by
had
5 games to 1.
2 good wins to get here, just to earn this chance to play in her first ever round of 16. She beat Alex Ayala, who, I called her first round match, she had probably 7,000 people cheering for her. All the
6 in the third against Clara Towson.
Yes, it was an amazing
Dramatic.
comeback from 1-5
Yeah.
down. But she beat then she beat Elisa Mertens.
This is just a little bit like what we were saying at the start of the match, though. She's very solid, Bucsa, but she doesn't have a standout weapon to challenge Sabalenka off the ground tonight.
It's not a new analogy. We've said this many times about players like Sabalenka. This is like watching a heavyweight box a middleweight.
And that last point is a great example of what Bucsa can do differently to break the rhythm of Sabalenka, to try something new. Even though she missed the volley, not a bad play whatsoever.
13 love.
Because once it's sort of +3 shots in the exchange, it just looks like Sabalenka is suffocating that baseline.
Bucsa can't get her off the baseline, can she?
It's one of the biggest challenges in tennis right now.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen anybody do it this year?
Not go toe-to-toe, baseline to baseline. I think the players that have beaten her have had to change the pace. Although you might say Madison Keys, actually, in the final of Aussie Open.
All right, Sabalenka, 27 minutes to take the first set. 6-1, halfway to the quarterfinals.
Just a brilliant set of tennis.
Love 15.
Venga, va.
15 all.
Quiero ver otra carita.
Non-stop chatter continuing from Bucsa's father.
Vamos, eso es.
Boy, has that notebook
13,
chock-a-block full of information. I wonder if there's anything in there to combat Sabalenka's pace.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you do when winners are flying past you?
30 all.
It's Dad's hiding behind the gentleman sitting next to him.
(40-30).
It's one of her best speed serves so far, 98. Her second serve, Bucsa's second serve, is just fresh meat right now for Sabalenka.
It's getting pummeled. He loves it. But it's an 83 miles per hour serve that's sitting up nice and high. It's right in the contact point where Sabalenka wants it. And there's a much smarter delivery there. You see, taking some pace off. Only 86 on the speed gun, but it's moving away from the court. It's got slice coming around the side, and it forces Sabalenka to open the racket face on the return.
Oh, Bucsa. It's not an encouraging sign for Bucsa. The kids are already starting to creep down to the lower rows with, with the oversized tennis balls. I mean,
they've lost belief already. Yeah. It's too early, guys.
13 left.
Well, it was just a misplay when they jammed the aisles during the tiebreak with Krejcikova at Townsend. It was awkward, to say the least.
I'm going to sound like such a Scrooge.
Oh, please, Lord.
When I say this, I think security should stop them until the end of the match.
Well, it was...
Because it is off-putting when they all of a sudden crush down.
Well, thank you for saying that, so I don't sound like the get off my lawn guy. But what I think happened in the tiebreak, there was a close ball. Krejcikova hit that backhand up the line that the crowd thought was out, and it was match point Townsend. It turned out it was in, but I think the people up top believed it was over, and they let the kids down, and it was a avalanche of young kids
in every match at the moment. It's like a crush and rush.
Yeah.
Let second serve.
I think one of the points, and it was highlighted in that tiebreak, but it's been throughout this Open that I've noticed with the automatic line calling now. You know as well as anybody, it is never quiet at the U.S. Open, ever.
Ever.
And it's
the background noise.
It's hard to hear the disembodied voice making the line call. And that would be my little slip in the suggestion box, is to improve that, to get that voice louder so that people can hear it. We can't see anymore the visible signals that we all watched the lines people make.
Would you add a signal? Some sort of light?
Well, I like that.
Interesting.
I hadn't thought of that.
40 left.
Well, it's the best service game that Cristina Bucsa has had. 6 out of 6 first serve points so far in this set.
Game, Bucsa.
Wow, and Bucsa a little bit better. It's won her last 3 second serve
Bucsa
points.
leads by 2 games to 1. Second sets.
Taking out a top 10 player. And she could be tonight, and it's a huge could. It could be one of the great spoilers in recent tennis time. If somebody takes Sabalenka out, I mean, this, how many years would there be that players have had, like Sabalenka's had this year, without winning a major?
She's been awfully close.
That's what I mean. But I mean, she's been so good that the last one's eluded her.
15 all.
Oh, it's caught the outside edge of the line, but she's not happy.
$30-15. $40-15.
Nothing you can do
Sabalenka.
on a serve like that, even if you've picked your side correctly as the returner.
Second set.
And I think that's always the challenge when you're playing Sabalenka. Do you try and take the return on and stand up towards the baseline? That's what Bucsa's decided to do tonight. Or do you do a bit more of a Swiatek style and drop back?
That was a gorgeous look at the grounds, and
Love 15.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, WhatsApp, all the socials. You can join the conversation with hashtag US Open. All right, what would be your recommendation?
Well, firstly, I'm glad that I don't have to play Sabalenka.
Yeah.
I think if you feel like you're hitting your spots, you can afford to play close, but you just have to be aware that you're leaving so much room for the +1 shot of the server to go back behind you if you're not careful. And again, I'll repeat, I've
30-all.
never seen Bucsa play this
I was just going to say, just
up
those,
on the baseline.
yeah, those last 2 points. I mean, pushing Sabalenka back a little bit.
And hopefully she continues this trend, no matter how this match ends up. Play like this the rest of the season, the ranking's going to be up in no time.
(30-40).
Oh, that's the heavyweight. That extra punch. All right, Sabalenka now will try to make that break be the one that gets her to the finish line.
15 love. (15-all).
Second double fault of the match.
(30-15). (30-all). (40-30).
Knees are almost on the floor.
Yeah. I'm sitting here thinking you had the best line of the night so far. I'm glad I'm not the one playing Sabalenka.
And I stand by that after points like this.
Give Bucsa some credit here because she mentioned she hasn't had the success at a major event. Nope, just missed. Tour or Grand Slam event. But she did win a bronze medal at the Olympics last summer. We get caught up in the gold medal doubles, and the bronze is a tremendous achievement. She partnered with Sara Sorribes Tormo. They beat the Czechs, Muchova and Noskova, to win the bronze medal. Bucsa was honored in her home region of Spain for that. Whoa. Sabalenka's ball must have just caught a little line.
15-all.
Some finesse from Bucsa. Yeah, you mentioned the doubles success that Bucsa's had. She's actually got 7 career doubles titles. Career high just inside the top 20 in doubles. So clearly can volley, likes a target, and this is probably the first singles event where we've seen that come into play.
Here comes what in essence is a match point.
Juice.
Makes me nervous when all these players try and do the splits out there.
Do you blame Kim Kleisters?
Ugh. They make it look easy, but I hold my breath.
Advantage, Bucsa. Juice.
Until that moment, Bucsa has been more sturdy on her second serve in the second set. That's what Sabalenka did in the first set to the second serve.
Just exceptional shot making. And the follow-up with the footwork. Recognizing the return will have her opponent on the back foot.
Juice.
And she's looking for perfection tonight.
Advantage, Sabalenka.
You know, her father stopped talking. I just realized that. Bucsa hanging in on some of the baseline balls.
Juice.
Either that or he figured out where the microphone is.
And kicked the plug.
Just press the off switch.
Actually, I'm looking down. He's still talking.
Bucsa.
It's just not being picked up for whatever reason.
But clinging on here.
Juice.
And that's an area that Sabalenka has improved as the seasons have gone by. The ability to add in the drop shot, to change up the pace.
Advantage, Sabalenka. Juice.
Great serve.
Yeah. Bob's taking note.
That one's going in the book.
Yeah. Bucsa has won 65% of her first serve points.
Advantage, Bucsa.
The crowd want more of this.
Yes, they do. pesky game where Sabalenka's made enough errors to keep Bucsa alive, and the length of the game that you see is doing this to the crowd.
I like that she's really enjoying this though.
Mm-hmm. She stayed in, didn't she, Bucsa? Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Well, there, here we go. Aryna Sabalenka. That's only the 16th point she's had to serve in this set. Bucsa has served 38 points. Sabalenka has a break, but Bucsa just avoided being down in the double break that likely would have ended it. Oh, we're hearing Dad again. If you're just joining us, that's Jan Bucsa, who is dad and coach. He's chatty.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a huge turnaround in momentum.
Давай через свою солидность, без суеты, come on.
He never looks stressed. Never looks concerned about how things are going out on the court, but I'm sure there's some thinking going on in Sabalenka's head right now.
It's the first time Bucsa has even been to love 30 on a Sabalenka game.
Como ves la bola, prepáramela.
Oh, she had it.
Yes, you're right. That would have lifted this place. Instead, it's 30 all.
Vamos, Jannik.
That's 3 brilliant points from Love 30. Turned up the heat. The first serve coming together when it matters most.
And again, that's Jan Bucsa running commentary in Moldovan.
He must be loving it right now. That's been the best serve of the night for Sabalenka when she goes wide to the Bucsa forehand. Oh, the kids with
The kids are coming down again.
with the balls again.
Need to control that.
Stay low, huh?
Nope. And there Sabalenka gets the game for 5-3.
Sabalenka leads by 5 games to 3. Second set.
For again, if you've joined us throughout here, Cristina Bucsa grew up in Spain, represents Spain, won a bronze medal in the Olympics last year in doubles in Spain, but she was born in Moldova. Her dad, a two-time Olympian from that country, and that's why you're hearing the language. It's not Spanish.
Oh, that's a shame. The legs just stopped driving up to the ball on that second serve. It looked a little straight up when she made contact with the ball. And has done so well to cling on here, to carry through a tiny bit of momentum.
15.
But how tough it is against the very best players in the world to keep that intensity. That's the biggest difference when you play someone who's top 50 to compared to someone who's top 5.
Well, first ace. All right, Bucsa is in there, unable to. But now it's Sabalenka trying to close. And there's the quarterfinals for Aryna Sabalenka.
A much tougher second set for the world #1, but Aryna Sabalenka always felt like she had a second gear to go to there. A bit more firepower from the back of the court than her opponent. You have to say, Bucsa has had a great tournament.